He used his connections in the clubs and bars to start spreading rumors about why they had been beaten up. Soon it had gotten round that these 5 guys had beat up an innocent. Not only that, but they had bragged about it and lied to whoever they worked for about it. Not only were they physically broken, but my grandfather also tarnished any reputation they might have had. When they got out, nobody, criminal or not, would want to associate with them. The gang members did cough up one valuable piece of information though. As it turns out, Dave had quite a substantial gambling habit and had owed a large amount of money to people you didn't want to owe money to. The gang had threatened Dave and told him that they would be looking for him to teach him a lesson. Dave, being the scumbag he was, decided he would set my dad up to take the beating instead. Unfortunately, the jacket Dave bought for my father wasn't out of kindness. It was so the gang would mistake my father for Dave. Once this was all done, my grandfather turned his attention to Dave. This time, he was much more subtle. He thought that a simple beating would be too good for him. He waited and asked around. It turned out that Dave was not only a compulsive gambler, but had also recently turned into a heavy substance addict as well. My grandfather found out who he was buying his stuff from, when he would usually buy and where. He had a buddy of his follow Dave when he went to buy his stuff, follow him to where he was living and let my grandfather know. My grandfather then called in an anonymous tip about a huge deal going on. He got 2 of his buddies to do the same. The police investigated, searched the house and caught Dave red-handed with boatloads of substance in his home, along with counterfeit bills and a ton of other illegal stuff. Dave was charged, denied bail and ended up pleading guilty to all the charges laid against him. My dad could never remember his exact sentence, but it was at least 2 years. To add to that, Dave owed a lot of money to a lot of people, and let's just say his time in prison was made much worse by this fact. My dad never spoke to him again, his parents disowned him, his girlfriend dumped him, he struggled to get a job with his record, and when he got out he had to move miles away as no one he knew wanted anything to do with him. My dad eventually recovered from his injuries, although you can still see various scars on his body from the beating he took. My grandfather never told anyone what he had done until I asked him about it back in the 90s. To this day he is still a hero to all of us, and is missed dearly.